Lies of P is a Souls-like game, where you fight off a puppet frenzy with lots of cool and adjustable weapons. Combine blades with handles as you create a weapon for your playstyle. You can stab with a hammer or slash with a lance. There are throwable consumables for your Firebomb Academy enthusiasts, or roleplay a wizard by throwing lightning in a bottle. You can use all of your pocket tricks to kill and defeat enemies. But there's also one very powerful arm in your armory. The Legion arm, a switchable set of different arms that do different things. And they run on ammunition, a great assisting tool. Or is it? What if we try and use only the Legion arm to defeat all our enemies? Can you beat Lies of P with just the Legion arm? So, voice crack. So, I try a new game with only the Legion arm. How far will I get before I hit the roadblock? And after the roadblock, will I even be able to defeat any bosses with only the Legion arm? Okay, so let's get over the rules. The most important rule: the only damage I am allowed to inflict on anything is with my Legion arm. It doesn't matter what Legion arm, as long as it doesn't include anything else. So no puppet string was the last modifier. Second, parrying or blocking is allowed, since I technically don't do damage with it. I need to protect myself somehow after all. And third, no modding or cheating in the game. I have to play vanilla, so this is a new game run, not a new game plus. Oh, and by the way, this is just my second playthrough of the game at all. So if I should miss anything or looking really bad at the game, don't blame me, I'm just trying my best. Or blame me if you want. After waking up, you have the option to choose between 3 different classes: the balance, the technique and the motivity. Each one comes with different stats, of course, not just the weapon. The best one to choose is the balance one, since it will give us the most damage in the early phase. To get to the first area where you can level up, you need to defeat the first big tough guy, which is just a normal mob with a little bit more HP. Sadly enough, this is going to be our first roadblock. Due to the randomness of the damage, it's more like a lottery win to even deal enough damage to kill him, if it's even possible. So, with that out of the way, we cannot even progress to the first boss without cheating or bending the rules. With our limited ammunition, we can only charge up our attack 4 times. And every single time I tried, I am not able to kill this guy. I even tried out the other classes, it's just not possible. The other classes deal about 4 less damage on the Legion arm, which is huge. And that's not even where it ends. Just 5 minutes later, the next roadblock is the Parade Master. The vendor in front of him doesn't even sell Legion magazines, which puts us back another mob not being able to kill with just the Legion arm. I feel like this is going to be a pattern, but I hope it is not. So after clearing the Parade Master, we finally see the hotel. And lo and behold, we can finally buy the freaking Legion magazines. Sadly enough, we still cannot get a new Legion arm, or we cannot even upgrade our P organ, yet that's what it's called, with quartz. But now we can finally level up past level 20 as well, so if we ever get into a roadblock, we might have a chance to just power level. So let's hit the streets and find Geppetto so we can upgrade our P organ. In the city there's also another vendor that sells Legion magazines, way cheaper than the one in the hotel. This is going to save us lots of ergo in the end. To make the run a little bit easier, I just pick up the life amulet and try my luck against the Mad Donkey. Even after hitting the Mad Donkey with my steel arm, I just realized that I somehow did 700 damage right there. As much as I can, he still has about 500 HP. I don't think any grind in the world will increase my steel arm damage that much.
How did I do so much more damage when I wasn't high level?
However, this time I can get to cheese him with my fellow puppet police friends. And people say the police is not there to help. Well, it would work if they actually decide to do their job, but often enough they just run back to their place and ignore my need for help. Finally, I get them to do just enough damage for me to kill this donkey of a human.
Yes. Yes. Thank you. I did it. Oh my god, I did it.
And hey, we saved Geppetto. Finally, some quartz to spare and an organ to upgrade. Wait a second. The door is closed. No. Don't tell me I just need to kill the next boss before I can actually upgrade more organ. Did he actually tell me I need to kill the next boss? And another roadblock. Great. This video is just gonna be me cheating another boss, isn't it? To at least have somewhat of a challenge, I did not use my weapon and just used all the consumables I had lying around. After throwing some gears at him and electrifying his electrical ass, I defeated him and got myself a new Legion arm. Okay. Now we can actually upgrade our P organ. Now we actually have a Legion arm that is usable. I believe that it's finally time to get this run going. The Fulminous is a chargeable electric shockifier, or an oversized taser. Before arriving at Venini's workshop, we need to do a little quick riddle. Yeah, it's humans. Of course it's humans. Why wouldn't it be? A quick damage test on the Imperious Knights. The dual shielded puppets. And wow, it is really good. Huge amount of damage. We can work with that. Now let's actually see if we can defeat our very first boss with just a Legion arm. And the very first one is Fuoco. After a few attempts I realized that it's not gonna work, but I remembered that there's still one quartz that I can acquire.
There we go.
With that one quartz and my Legion consumption reduced on low HP, I tried it again.
I was part of. I get damage when I block, right? I blocked. No, the charge is too low. It worked before. I need.
And after hitting my head against the wall gave in and I defeated Fuoco. I just needed to be low HP from the beginning on of this fight to actually be able to do it. Yay!
Yes!
Yeah, that was the first boss. No cheese, just me and the Legion arm. Finally the run can start. And with that, we got the most broken Legion arm in the entire game. The Flammenwerfer Flamberge. Google? Help?
Flamberge.
Ja, brennt ihr Puppen, brennt von mir, Flammenwerfer Hans. So, after leaving behind another burnt victim, we reach the gondola and can go to the next area. At the church we meet Giangio. Another important character for this run, because wish stones can regenerate some Legion as well. Sadly at the moment, he only gives you healing ones.
Hello, future boss.
After quickly climbing up through the area, down and wherever,
Into the hole. I missed it.
we pick up all the necessary loot, which is quartz and Legion plug and a Legion caliber. Luckily enough, there's also our legendary weapons trader, Christodoulou. He offers not only weapons but also amulets. Sadly the one we need comes way later, so all is quite useless at the moment. Really important for me though is defense. I like getting hit after all, so I need to survive as many blows as possible, especially low HP for my decreased Legion consumption. So let's pick up a new frame. After picking everything up, it was time for the Archbishop Andrews. This is 2 phases and 18,000 HP combined. He's gonna be really tough, and I have no other option but to try his first phase with low HP.
No, I have to play perfect. Great.
Or to be exact, 20% of my max HP and using as little Legion as possible and still beat him. It is about 30% less Legion consumption on low HP after all. Easier said than done on my part.
Fuck me. Ah, crap. 9. Too early. What? I healed.
After 22 deaths, I decided it is time to farm up some levels. There was a place in front of Venini's workshop with 2 close puppet spawns that give 126 ergo each. I ended up killing 662 of these puppets, making just about 13 levels. That was a 3-hour grind, and I'm not sure if I wanna do that again. While grinding, I actually remembered there's one more obtainable quartz. It comes in the form of a cryptic message. A hanging puppet at the bridge of the Mad Donkey will drop you a key. With this key you go to the room and there's a save that will give you a quartz. Quite literally a run-saving quartz. After leveling and upgrading my Pyrogon, I just gave it another try.
Ah, that's a beautiful start. Ah, yes, 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 I love it when you do that. Ah, I don't want to mess this freaking start up, so I'm gonna heal. Yes, I didn't use the magazine. Oh, perfect. No, 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 no. Yes, I just healed in time. You actually cannot make it easier for me. Yes!
I was actually getting really lucky here. This was one of the best possible RNG that I could have hoped for. Alright, this makes 2 bosses with just a Legion on. The Black Rabbits are next. Nothing much to say for the next area. Then get the Quartz and the Legion Caliber and go into the next boss fight. Such a fun fight.
I'm gonna get kicked around again, am I not? There we are.
Truly a masterpiece of a fight.
It's not even funny.
Insane invention of these guys. So much joy. Truly awesome. Lovely. I freaking hate it.
It was such a good beginning, but this guy just kept my dick so hard that he was just on me non-stop. Can you give me some room, mate?
I hate it so much. These goddamn bunnies. Not only am I getting knocked up all the time, I'm also getting freaking fucked all the time. It's like they cannot even stop doing the bunny thing. It's driving me insane, honestly. Yeah. Well, anyway, even though I'm complaining that much, it wasn't really that tough. Just fire him up and run away and hope that you're not getting interrupted while you fire him up and guess what? Run away. It was really just actually quite simple but pretty much annoying. I didn't feel that annoyed against the Puppet King. It's just, really.
As fuck. Come on. Yes! Another one down, another one down. Come on, come on. This run is so alive. Woo!
And after seeing his friend burned, these guys just leave me alone for the moment. And with that, another one bites the dust. With the no unlocked gold coin fruit tree, we can finally buy ourselves the useful wish stone to regenerate some legion from our good friend Giangio. Into the next area, nothing much to say, there's nothing to get until we actually kill the white lady, make her a burnt crispy steak, and then help this sad gentleman find his wife's wedding ring. Quite important, at least I thought it was, but we will get to that later. Alright, after the white lady has died, it's time to move forward to the Puppet King. Well, and with that our confidence is just high up. It's gonna be easy, it's gonna be doable. Sadly there were some complications on the way. And these complications are not cloning around. The mad clone actually was super annoying.
Why is it going through this time?
His haki-infused punches made me question my strengths. Not that I didn't come close to killing him before, which I did. It's just that it didn't get there anymore. It was impossible for me. So I decided to farm everything else first before coming back to him. So there is the Trinity room with the safe and the checking the ground from the cryptic vessel, just the Legion caliber. So I went and tried the Puppet King before I tried the Mad Clown again, and that was not a good idea. So I said to myself, I might need the other quartz. Alright, back to the Mad freaking Clown, to the maddest of the clowns. The one who's not even funny. I didn't laugh once when fighting him, so he is just a failure. Should go and do clown class again or whatever. But I didn't get close again. I didn't make it. I was not able to get him killed. So the snakest idea that I had was to actually try and, well, reset my levels. Maybe a different weapon will do good. You can hear it in my voice, right? I'm still super annoyed, and no, not annoyed, I'm mad, I'm raging with fire in my heart when I'm thinking back on it. The dumbest thing I've done, and I tried it now. Reset my level, lost some gold coins, and I just cheesed him. I just fired my rocket at him multiple times until I had no more magazines left and he freaking died finally. Oh my god. Such a waste of time. Really, really dumb. But then I was like, oh yeah, sure, let's do the freaking Puppet King with my newfound rocket punches. Well, actually just rocket shooting arm. Yeah, I can shoot about 5 times before I have no more Legion. And I'm only dealing half his HP in the first phase. Yeah, that was not really clever, so I needed to re-level again, obviously. So back to the tree it was. Resetting my levels and using some of my gold coins that actually went up from the price and actually evened out my stats. HP, technique, motivity, advanced, just get the highest amount of damage for my full minus. I like that word. And it's back to the good old techniques. Getting early damage on, so I get low HP and use less of my Legion to actually use my Legion arm. And just a lot of training, just a lot of feeling out when I'm able to attack, when I can actually do all of the damage, is it better to dodge or parry? And I got to the second phase way more consistent. But then I needed to learn the second phase as well, which made it way and way more, yeah, kinda...
Oh, that would have been it! That would have been it!
It was just a learning phase, like really, really long learning phase. I do know how often I died, and you will see the numbers somewhere here, but it was really a lot.
Ah!
And just about 52 deaths, I finally get to the point where I can say, yes, it is definitely possible. I was so close to actually beat him, and I just fumbled.
No! Come on! Let it be enough! Okay, I have maybe one more chance. But for that I need to get a little bit... Yes. 9! 9! I had it! All I needed to do was hold my L2!
It just took me, after that close call, 7 more tries to finally beat him.
Beautiful. Let's go for the room of error that I have. Okay. Suck. Okay, go. Oh my god! King did it!
This death, this guy beaten, unlocked something so powerful for the Tron, so important as well. Amulet for Legion arms. The scaling went up. The scaling went up a lot. And with that, it just was a breeze in the park. After the Puppet King comes Victor. I collected the Legion Caliber and the quartz real quick before going to Victor. As I suspected, Victor was no trouble at all. Just took me 5 tries and he goes down.
It's way too easy now. It's way too easy now.
The next area is pretty much the swamp area of Lies of P, with a big old swamper that we have to take down. Time to get some new meat on the grill. First we gotta burn the oil quickly and figure out how it tastes. Maybe not. It's probably just a human in disguise, but yeah, not my problem. Then some Puppets of the Future ankle shocking for the quads. A quick chest looting for Vinini's shop upgrade and robbing a poor man from his Legion Caliber. Then don't forget to upgrade your P organ again. Vinini's shop now gives us some beautiful amulets. One that increases Legion, HP and Stamina, but most importantly Legion. And the other one is an advanced stats up, so in other words, more damage. After figuring out that Shrek isn't as tough as it seems against fire, I quickly burned and taught him how to fear fire. The green monster didn't really stand a chance much, and another one down. In our newfound way through the destroyed crowd, we find ourselves another human. Another little mini-boss that is standing in our way. However, not like she was any problem at all. And another mask into our collection. In a tower there's an illusion greeting our way. Just the usual, fire's doing the trick. Down she goes. And now we can finally get our revenge onto the very first boss. It's gonna be such a massacre. But not for me.
Die! You're dead! You're dead! You're dead! Why didn't you die? What?
After no trouble whatsoever and killing the Parade Master, we are almost done. Before going deeper underground, we still need to check out the little area the doggo unlocked. There we find a quartz and a little guy that is not so little anymore, giving us another quartz in the safe behind him. Okay, moving underground now. We have not much of interest there, just one more Legion Caliber and a new boss fight.
Oh, I'm stuck. That's super fucking bullshit.
I hate them. I still hate them. But it went just as easy as the last time against these 3 freaking Black Rabbit Brotherhoods. Kids. I hope they're kids so I can talk to the parents and tell them how freaking bad they are and everything. Like, really, freaking hate them. After talking to the parents, they kinda burned up from the inside out of embarrassment, and then I was able to kill the grandpa again. But it didn't take that long in the end after all, so it was not much of a trouble, just still annoying. Quickly get the truth out of Fakadoro and killing him, because that's what good guys do. Jumping into the submarine and into the Alchemist's lair. Finally on the Alchemist Island and just 3 more bosses to go. Actually, it's more than just 3 bosses. Because I totally forgot about the Door Guardian. And there's a reason why I forgot about him. Because his resistance is extremely high, his HP is extremely high. And I cannot do a fatality attack or fatal attack to actually deal damage to him. Meaning that the only option to actually be able to beat him would be to wait for your Legion to regenerate after using all of it and having him about half HP, and then get it full, try to do damage, hope that was enough, and then you have to wait again. That concludes no one is able to defeat the Door Guardian with just a Legion arm.
Not scientifically possible!
I am not mentally ready for that. I am not physically ready for that. I am not good enough for that. So I did something I am very proud of. That's why I'm going to wear this clown suit. I just cheated. I just killed him with the normal weapon and went past him. I'm really proud of that. Really proud. Please, please forgive me for doing that. I'm swearing everything else is going to be just as it was now with the Legion arm. And I got to the point where everything was easy with the Legion arm and then the Door Guardian has to ruin it. So please forgive me for not doing it. Anyhow, I started climbing the Tower of Ergo. Or is it just some crazy guy's tower like Babylon, reaching God or so? Well, anyway. After climbing and riding the elevator a bit, luckily no one wanted to join the ride, so I was all by myself. At the half top of the tower, there was a full armored alchemist. No, not him. Not him either, even so here's my arm. Yeah, that's her. And even so, she tried to stop me from climbing higher.
No! No, 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 no! How? What? Why is that so fucking bullshit? The timing, the touches.
I overcame her lightning fast dive and burned her just as I did with anyone else.
Yep, it is actually so easy, you know.
Before reaching the last few steps, I found the fox, whose brother I already dealt with. And to rob salt to injury, I decided to wear the cat's attire, and making sure both are meeting in hell again. Now, taking my last steps into the domain of a wannabe god, I made short work of him, just as my blue fairy Sophia wanted. Funny how I had no more problems after the Puppet King. Every single boss was short work now. And of course, after defeating Simon, I went down the elevator to give my heart to my father, as a good boy should. Just kidding, I spit in his face and did what everyone else wants to do, kill the nameless puppet. And as expected, he wasn't going down without a fight. Unlike the other two before him, I actually saw myself not knowing how I could kill him in a second phase, if I even reached it. Since he was too fast for any of my Legion arm attacks, I tried out the Aegis, the shield for the Legion arm. But only half health later, and full Legion gone, I realized that won't work either. But there was one more Legion arm I haven't used yet, the Acid Thrower. A stationary damage puddle that dealt quite the damage over time. But how am I going to keep the puppet on it, who is non-stop dashing and pushing me away? It's simple, by guarding the whole time, and that won't do with my little dagger. So I had to switch my weapon, which is kinda funny. It's a Legion arm run and I can't escape the need for a better weapon just for shielding myself from attacks. I still die because I have no more health potion in the very end. So there was still another thing that I could do, which was switching my Legion Wish Stones to the Recovery Wish Stones, since the Legion itself is more than enough. However, that did the trick, and he went down with a bit of patience. With the nameless puppet down, it was the end of the game and I did not beat the whole game with just the Legion arm. Thank you guys so much for watching. This was a hell of an experience and I appreciate any likes or subscriptions. It was just insanely difficult to all do this and I'm not really good with editing, but I'll try my best. So thank you very much for watching.